Sims just surprise dropped a bunch of new free content for the base game. It seems like it's a small Pride themed update with some build, buy, and create a sim items. And I don't think any of us were expecting a big free content drop like this on just a random Wednesday. So this is a very pleasant surprise. I haven't actually checked out any of the items yet because I wanted to go through and look at it all together. But they did post this teaser video, so we can watch this first. I'm seeing some new makeup, a new tattoo, the shorts, a bed. Oh my God. This is way more than I was expecting to see them add. Oh wow, the collage and the socks, the shoes. This is the kind of thing that I feel like we have been asking them to do for so long. And more different sizes of the pride flags. There's a knitted version. A single bed too? Oh my God, this is even better than I anticipated. I'm so excited. I haven't even opened the game yet and I'm like, okay, one of the best updates of the year. It's been a while since we got a Pride update like this as well. They did one a few years ago when we first got the Pride flag, and there's a couple of items in CAS, but this definitely feels like the biggest update like this, and it's also all free. It's base game. We've had a couple of Pride related updates. The first one was kind of a while back when they did the first Pride flag they added. Then we obviously got the nail polish and stuff later on, but it's been a while since they did something like this, and a lot of people have been asking for it. I didn't expect them to make like new bed swatches and stuff either. That is a really cool surprise. Okay, I've had to restart my game twice, but I think it'll work now. I say we start in CAS just because it's easier and like naturally first, and then we'll look at the build buy stuff afterward. And you're gonna have to bear with me because we have to find all this stuff manually. Okay, first I'm seeing this shirt and I really, really like this shirt. I like how it's kind of funky. It's like a checkered pattern, but it's like a little bit more free flowing than that. Obviously, all of the colors are so nice. We've got all of these different Pride flag themed swatches, like the trans Pride shirt. It looks really good with this Sims yellow pants too. I'm kind of liking that. We've got this like more pastel rainbow version. There's a plain white and a plain black. That is awesome. This is like one of my favorite shirts we've gotten in a long time in the base game. They have stepped up their game so much with the base game clothing. The stuff we have been getting recently is so solid. We also have these new shorts. It's like a longer denim short and it's embroidered with different Pride flags on it. I love that. This length and like the cut of the shorts is so nice too. We don't have a lot of nice denim shorts anyway, so it's a real bonus to have more of them, but like the little bit of embroidery is such a cute touch. Well, they need to make this stuff in real life. Like, I'm honestly not even exaggerating. These are some of my favorite shorts they've ever made. I am obsessed with these shorts. Let me real quick check what these look like on masculine framed Sims just so we can see. So we obviously have the same shirt and the same shorts, but this is what it looks like on the other frame. I'm so excited. I'm so glad they did this. These are like truly so nice. They look so good. And on top of that, we also got a new set of socks. They're like really long socks. They've got a bunch of different rainbow swatches on them. So we have a couple that are just like a bunch of different rainbows on there. We also have a few different Pride flag specific ones. Look at those. These are funky. I really like them. They come in plain black and white too, plus a few other solid colors. Them making socks with 3 different trans Pride flags right now, I think is really meaningful. It was the Trans Day of Visibility on Monday. Obviously, with everything going on in the world right now, this is, I think, a really important statement. That is so cool. There is also a new tattoo, and you're gonna have to bear with me while I try and find it. I get lost a little bit with the different tattoo categories now. I'm still not used to it. There we go. It's right here. So these are all the different swatches on the new tattoo. Same thing, bunch of different Pride flag swatches. I really like the design and the placement of this as well. I think that looks really nice. There are a couple things that you'll see in CAS that we already had, like this bodysuit. There's also a t-shirt that we've had in game for a while. And again, I'm sorry if I'm missing something. I wish that they would mark them as new, but they don't. Here's the t-shirt. So this has also been in the game for a long time too. I think they kind of showed this one off a little bit in the teaser video. They also showed a new pair of sneakers. I don't know if it's an extra swatch. Oh no, it's a whole new pair. I wasn't sure if it would just be like new swatches on these, but no, it's a fully new pair of shoes. Even the laces look different. And we've got a whole bunch of different Pride flag swatches on these too. I love these shoes. And they also come in solid colors if you want to use those. I like how it's kind of tie-dye looking almost a little bit. The lesbian flag shoes with the orange laces are pretty cool. Wow. We got pink laces on these. Oh, I'm just so excited about this. I think that's everything in CAS. No, wait. Sorry, Otis. I didn't mean to delete you like that. Can I get him back, or is he just gone? Uh-oh. I forgot about the makeup. We also have this new set of eyeshadow. Same thing, loads of different pride flag themed swatches, but this is kind of fun. We don't have a ton of makeup that like goes beyond just their eyes. We have a few like funky eyeshadows. There's not really anything like this in the base game though. And I'm not trying to be mean, but some of the older stuff that is like this is not very well done. So it's nice to have something newer that like looks nicer. I really like it. Like I really like what they've done on the cheekbones and stuff. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna dress my sim real quick. I'll show you the nail polish really quickly also. This isn't new, it's been in the game for a while, but just in case you haven't seen it before, we have a bunch of different Pride nail polishes too. And they even have a few different sizes. There's like longer ones, we have shorter ones. These are like significantly longer, these are matte. So there's a lot of options for nail polish in the base game. So everybody has that. And just for science, I wanna see, yes! Okay, the eyeshadow is also tagged for masculine frame sims. I was worried about that because sometimes the makeup doesn't show up when you have the masculine tag on, but this does, so that's good. Okay, now we're really gonna have to dig, and hopefully we can find everything, because this is even more stuff and a little bit harder to filter through. I wanna start with the beds, because I have been wanting more beds in this game for so long. The single bed is 455 simoleons, it's energy 4, so it's not the best bed, but it is a lot nicer than the ones that are similar prices. Like the next one is this, it's 560. Stress relief 1, discomfort relief 1. The pride bed is better, stress relief 2. So that's a win. The other one is 900 simoleons. And wait, for some reason is not the same stats. Energy 4, but stress relief and discomfort relief 1. I think that's an oversight, they should fix that. Sims team, you should make it 2 for each of those, and then as an apology, make it energy 6 for both of the beds. Just a suggestion. You can just make it a little bit nicer to make it up to us. But that's not good that it has a different stat. I'm really glad we got both sizes though. That's a huge help. And then these are all of the different swatches. So they're really fun and colorful. They have a plain black and a plain white swatch too, but that's not as exciting. These are so nice. We also just don't really have a lot of stuff that is this kind of color scheme. Like it's kind of a nice pastel color. There's not a lot that exists like this in the game, especially not in the base game. I'm gonna use these all the time. All the time. I'm thrilled by this bed update. Honestly, like I'm so happy about this. I really like how they have the flag in the headboard too. It looks so nice. I'm sure if I search pride, a lot of it should come up, right? So there's a couple things that we already had, like this is in the game already. This is the pride flag that's already been existing in the game. Oh, they separated them. Oh, that's a nice update too. So before, it used to just be the one flag and it had all the swatches. So it used to be a little bit hard to find what you were looking for. Because imagine like how many swatches there are across all 3 of these on just the one item. It took a lot of like filtering through to find it all. They've now separated it by pride flag, gender identity pride flag, and sexual orientation pride flag. So that way it's a little bit quicker to find the specific one that you're looking for. I'm not sure if they've added any extras into this. Unfortunately, I can't remember all of the exact swatches of the first one because there were a bunch. But if anybody in the comments knows if they added any extra, let me know. And I could try and find maybe an article about it too to link in the description box as well. The cat wanted to come see. Snap, do you like them? She does. She likes them. Okay, we also have the new knitted pride flag, and this is something that I've been wanting for a long time. I really wanted them to make some more varieties of the pride flags, maybe like smaller ones that you could hang outside, you know, just different options, because we only had the one before. This is a really cute decorative item to have in your Sims room, and it's also a little bit smaller, so it's sometimes a bit easier to fit when you're doing like a small teens room or something. You could like tuck this into like a big gallery wall of posters. Oops, my headphones got caught. I like to do stuff like this sometimes though, where I'll like use the high school years posters and then just add to them. So I've been known to like take the existing pride flag, maybe like a banner from university, and then kind of like build out a big wall of stuff in my teens rooms. So this is a really nice thing to add on to that as well. It's also only 105 simoleons, so it's kind of cheap in this scheme of The Sims, so it's a nice decor item. A lot of the paintings that we have in the game are really expensive. Like this one, 770. If you're making a starter home, you can't use this. You can't fit that anywhere. But the flags are 100 and this thing is 105. They also gave us this new Pride Rocks collage. So it's kind of like what I was just talking about, but they've made one for us. You could add that in there too. This is what the collage looks like. It's got some lights, there's some tiny posters, there's some Polaroids, the flag is signed. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my God, this is like one of my favorite decor items they've ever made. Genuinely, this is like so cool that it has all the stuff together. And that's cheap also, it's 190. You can use that so easily. It looks like they also have another gallery wall item. I don't know if it's underneath the pictures or if it's wall decor. This colorfully eclectic wall gallery. The base game doesn't really have anything like this. They've been making more of these like gallery wall things for various packs, but we don't have anything like this in the base game right now. I like that it's kind of like subtle Pride as well. Wow, and it has the mirror and like a little shelf, so it's kind of 3D. This is really nice. I am obsessed with this shark swatch. I really like this version of it. That's so cool. And then I think the last thing is that wall shelf. It's called the Out and About wall shelf. Oh geez. Oh, it's literally right there at the top. Okay, forgive me, I scrolled right past it. Okay, this is the Out and About wall shelf. We don't have a lot of cute pre-cluttered shelves like this in the base game either. This one kind of looks like it's the shirt that your sim is wearing from CAS, but hung up on the shelf. There's a little bag, there's a lanyard, plus like some books and stuff. That's so nice. It's nice to have this kind of thing just to like put by your sim's front door. You put it on the wall in their bedroom. There's keys on it already. The keys are completely flat though. Look, they're like painted on. When you look at it straight on, you can't see them. It's because they're painted there. Let's not complain too much. We don't want to discourage them from making stuff like this for us. I guess the other problem I have with this also is that because of the different wood swatches, like if you wanted to use a certain flag, you can't change the color of the wood that's with it. So like with this one, it has to be black. This one has to be the dark wood color, and it might not always match your house, but that's not really a just this item problem. That happens with like every item in The Sims 4. It's because we don't have a color wheel or anything, so you just get stuck with the swatches. I think that is all of the new items though. I personally am so thankful for this update. These are all genuinely really nice, usable items that fill a void of things that are lacking in the game. The swatches are beautiful. It's so great for folks to have more representation in the game. This is gonna make a lot of people really, really happy. There are a lot of people out there where The Sims might be the only place that they can truly be themselves. And so anything they can add like this to help people better create themselves and represent themselves in the game is a positive thing. This kind of update and this kind of loud support from The Sims team is really meaningful. So just want to take a second to thank the team at The Sims who worked on this update. I hope that we can get more stuff like this. It might be a tough ask, but like how cool would it be if this was sort of an annual thing and we got a big Pride update every year? I know I'm getting ahead of myself. We get like one update and I'm like, hey, what if we got this all the time? What if we kept making more of this stuff? But honestly, this kind of thing, this kind of like really cute decor and these cute kind of clothing items, this is what we want to see. Things like the embroidery on the shorts. What if we had like some overalls, maybe a dress? I'd like to see a few more Pride flag variants, kind of like how we got the knitted one today. It's nice to have more like cute wall decor like that. Hear me out, a chair, and there's like a blanket draped on the chair, but the blanket is different Pride flag colors. There are a million options. There are plenty of things they could keep making for us that are like this. Actually, if you've got other ideas, talk about them in the comments. Let's yap. It's always fun to dream big about Sims updates and like future Sims things. And I realize this video might be kind of short. I just wanted to get it out quickly so you could see all of the new stuff. I always make videos like this for Sims updates, for new Sims content. So if you like this kind of thing, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss the next one. Also, our community just did a huge fundraiser for Trans Lifeline over the weekend, and we actually raised $33,000 together. That fundraiser is still open, so I'm gonna link that down below. Please do not ever feel obligated to donate. Take care of yourselves, but I just wanted to share it in case anybody here could. Happy Trans Day visibility, happy Pride, and I think on that note, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye, everybody.